I'm taking two numbers as what? X and Y. X and Y be the numbers. Ratio means X divided by Y is 7:5 means 7/5. So first we should assume the consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers means what? X and X plus 1. Difference of two numbers means what? X minus Y. Is 17 means is equal to 17. If I add Y cancels, you get X. 61, 62, 63. These are consecutive numbers. If you add them, definitely you will get 186. So second part is out of 36, you already gave 6. Remaining is welcome to the session, dear students. Today we'll go ahead with concepts of theory of equations, that is word problems. The sum of two consecutive numbers is 151. Find them. In exercise 6.1, in 4th main, 26th problem. So they give sum of two consecutive numbers is 151. Find them. So let us assume, let X and Y be the numbers. Given X plus Y is equal to what? 151. All of you know consecutive numbers means what? Which differs by 1. So here we say, here what is Y? Y is next number. What is next number? X plus 1. So now that is X plus, in spite of Y, X plus 1 I'll write 151. So that is X plus 1 is equals to 151. Now further if you simplify, X plus X is 2X, 2X plus 1 is 151. That is 2X is what? 151 minus 1. That is 2X is equal to what? 150. Further if you simplify, X is equal to 150 by 2. So X is equal to what? 75. One of the number is 75. So two numbers they want. Therefore, X is equal to 75 is one number. The other number is Y. Y is what? X plus 1, consecutive number. So that is 75 plus 1, that is 76. So therefore, the numbers are 75 and 76. That's it. So first we should assume the consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers means what? X and X plus 1. So X and Y be the numbers. Y means second number. Second number means one more than that. So consecutive numbers means X and X plus 1. Directly also you can take. So we'll do that. So now in the next problem, the sum of three consecutive numbers is 186. Find them. So what we'll do? Let us assume, let X comma X plus 1 comma next number is X plus 2 be the three consecutive numbers. So first we'll assume the numbers. So three consecutive numbers we have assumed. What are the three consecutive numbers? X, X plus 1 and X plus 2. Their sum is 186 they give. So given sum means what? X plus 1 plus X plus 2 is 186. That is, if you solve X plus 1 plus X plus 2 is 186. If you add X plus X is 3X plus 1 plus 2 is 3 is 186. That is 3X is equal to 186 minus 3. 3X is equal to 183. So further if you simplify, X is equal to 183 divided by 3. Transfer 3 to this side, it will come 3. 3 6 are 18, 3 1s are. So X is 61. Therefore the numbers are, what are the numbers we assumed? X plus 1, X plus 2, X plus X, X plus 1 and X plus 2. That is 61, 62, 61 plus 1, 62, 62 plus 2, say are 63 are the numbers. I hope all of you understood this. So they told 61. Other number is X plus 1. X plus 1 means 61 plus 1, 62. Other number is X plus 2, that is 61 plus 2, 63. So three numbers are what? 61, 62, 63. These are consecutive numbers. If you add them, definitely you will get 186. So whenever they tell consecutive numbers differing by 1. X, X plus 1, X plus 2 be the three consecutive numbers. Their sum means what? When you add, you should get 186. You can see 61, 62, 63 if you add. So 61, 62 is 123, 123 plus 63 is 186. Next, sum of two numbers is 107. They are not telling consecutive numbers. Read this carefully. Sum of two numbers is 107. Another difference is 17. Find the numbers. So let us assume, let x and y be the numbers. X and y be the numbers. We are assuming the numbers and they have given. So what is given? Sum of the two numbers. So can I say they have given sum of the two numbers. Sum of the two numbers means what? X plus y is given 107. And they've also given the difference. Difference means what? X minus y is 17. So call this as equation 1, call this as equation 2. You can see these are simultaneous equations. You know how to solve the simultaneous equations. So now we have x plus y is equal to 107, that is sum of the numbers, and x minus y, difference of the numbers, what is given? 17. So call this as 2. So now what I'll do, I'll add 1 and 2 because y cancels. Add 1 and 2. So now x plus x is 2x, y cancels, and if I add it, it will become 117 plus 17. So x plus x is 2x, 107 plus 17, that is 124. So now we need x is what? 124 divided by 2. Into 2 comes this side. So x is equal to what? 2 6 are 12, 2 2s are 62. Now we got x value. Substitute x in equation 1. Put x is equal to how much? 62 in equation 1 or any equation 1 or 2. So I am trying with 1. X plus y is, what is the value they give? 107. And you know x value. What is x value? 62. 62 plus y is equal to 107. We need y. Y is what? 107 minus 62. So what is y? 107 minus 62. So 7 minus 2 is 5. And 10 minus 6 is 4, 45. So therefore the numbers are what? 62 and 45. Therefore numbers are 62 and 45. Say, dear students, if you add them 62 plus 45, you'll get 107. And if you subtract them 62 minus 45, you will get 17. So therefore they are the numbers. So whatever is given, you convert it into equation. What is given? So the sum of two numbers. So I am assuming x and y are the numbers. Sum means what? Addition. X plus y is 107 means is equal to 107. Difference of two numbers means what? X minus y is 17 means is equal to 17. If I add y cancels, you get x. 2x you will get. From that get x. After you get x, put that x in equation 1, then you will get y. So 62 and 45 are the numbers whose sum is 107 and difference is 17. Next, two numbers are in the ratio 7:5. Their difference is 12. Find the numbers. So as usual, assume the numbers. Let x and y be the numbers. Now given, what is given? They give ratio. Ratio means what? X by y is equal to 7:5, 7 by 5. And also they give difference. What is the difference? X minus y is 12. So two cases they give. Whatever is given I have written. First we should assume the numbers. So they're asking to find two numbers. I'm taking two numbers as what? X and y. X and y be the numbers. Ratio means x divided by y is 7:5 means 7 by 5. Difference means x minus y is 12. So this is I've taken. So from this, see now in these two equations you can solve and get the relation between x and y, or here you can get the value of x in terms of y or y in terms of x. So now dear students, we have x by y is 7 by 5. This is equation 1 what they give. I can rearrange it. I'll write 5x is equal to 7y if I multiply. If I cross multiply 5 into x, so I call this as equation 2. And second equation, okay, I call this as 3. And second equation they give difference, x minus y is 12. So I'll rearrange it. I'll transfer y to that side, y comes this side, 12 bring this side, so x minus 12. So I got y value. What is y? X minus 12. I call this as equation 2. From given I am rewriting. So now I'll put y value. Now put equation 2 in equation 1. So what is equation 1? 5x is equal to 7y. In the place of y, I'll put x minus 12. 5x is equal to 7 into x. So what is y value? Y is x minus 12. X minus 12. Now we'll rearrange it. So 5x is equal to 7x minus 12 into 7, 12 5 is 60, 12 6 is 72, 12 7 is 84. So now 5x minus 7x is equal to minus 84. And further this is minus 2x is minus 84, and x is what? Minus 84 divided by minus 2, and you got the x value. What is the x value? So minus minus cancels, 84 by 2, so 2 4s are 2 2s are, x value you got, x is 42. You got the value of x. After you get the value of x, substitute it in O2, put x is equal to 42 in equation 2. You will get y. What is y? Y is equal to x minus 12. Y is equal to what? 42 minus 12. X minus 12. What is x? 42. So 42 minus 12. 42 minus 12 is 30. So you got the numbers. So therefore, the numbers are, what are the numbers? The numbers are 42 and 30, or 30 and 42. I hope all of you got this. Let us start with question number 30. So two numbers. The total two numbers are in the ratio 5:6. So x by y is 5/6. If 12 is subtracted from each of them, the resulting number is 3:4. So 12 is subtracted from each of them means x minus 12 and y minus 12. If I do, I'll get resulting ratio 3/4. See, from the first case, if you cross multiply, 6x is equal to what? 5y. Or y is what? 6/5x. So call it as 1. Now substitute 1 in 2. Substitute equation 1. Substitute equation 1 in 2. What is 2? X minus 12 by y minus 12. X minus 12 by y minus 12 is equal to 3:4. In this, I'll put the value of y. What is y? Dear students, y is 6/5 times x. 6/5 times x minus 12 is 3:4. Now, if I take LCM, x minus 12 divided by, LCM is 5, 6x minus 12, 5 is a 60. Whole thing divided by 5 is equal to 3/4. Further, denominator 5 goes up and it becomes 5 times x minus 12 is by 6x minus 60 is equal to what? 3/4. Further, you can cross multiply. 5x minus 12 5 is a 60 is equal to, if you cross multiply, so into 4 this side numerator, and 3 into 6x minus 60. 4 5 is a 20x minus 240, and 3 18x minus 180. Bring all x terms to this side. So 20x minus 18x is equal to 240 minus 180. And 20x minus 18x is 2x, and 240 minus 180, that is 140 minus 40. So that is 240 minus 180, 60, and x is 60/2. 2 ones are 230. So you got the number. So therefore x is 30, and put x is equal to 30 in equation. That is whatever we created here. Y is what? 6/5x. But we call it as 1 in 1 in equation 1. What is 1? Y is equal to 6/5x. That is 6/5 times 30. So 6 ones are, sorry, 5 ones are 5, 6 are 6, 6 are 36. So numbers are 36 and 30. So one value is 30. So therefore the numbers are 36 and 30. Numbers are 30 and 36. Definitely, if you take ratio, 30/36 gives you 5/6, and 36 minus 30 gives you 12. Difference between the numbers should be how much? Resulting difference should be 12. Sorry, so if you subtract 12, it should give 3/4. Subtract 12 from first and second, and if you take ratio, you'll get 3/4. So this is the problem. Now we have divide 36 into two parts such that the sum of the reciprocal is 1/8. See, reading the equation and converting it into mathematical statement is important. So they want you to divide 36 into two parts. So first part I'll take x. The second part is remaining. Remaining is what? 36 minus x. Dear students, I have 30 rupees, 36 rupees. If I give one part 6 rupees for one student, other student will get what? 36 minus 6, like that. One part is x is given, we don't know how much it is, unknown is x. Second part is where out of 36 you already gave 6, remaining is, so if we want to divide the number into two parts, the first part is x and remaining is second part, 36 minus x. So now their sum is sum of reciprocals. So given sum of reciprocals, given, first I'll take the numbers as x and 36 minus x be the numbers, two parts. What is given? The sum of the reciprocal means 1 by x, reciprocal of x is 1 by x, reciprocal of this is 1 by 36 minus x is 1 by 8. This is given. Now we have to take LCM, simplify and get the answer. So sum of their reciprocals is 1 by 8. So now divide 36 into two parts, we have divided, and now sum of the reciprocals. So if I take LCM, 36 minus x, and here it will become 36 minus x plus x is equal to 1 by 8. Plus x minus x cancels. So I am left out with 36 divided by x into 36 minus x. X into 36 minus x is equal to 1 by 8. 1 by 8. Again, if I cross multiply, 36 into 8 is equal to x into 36 minus x. So that is 36 into 8 is equal to 36x minus x square. Bring all terms to the side, x square minus 36, then 8 6 are 48 4 and 8 3 are 24, 24 plus 2, 24 plus 4, 2, 88 is equal to 0. Dear students, is a quadratic equation, it will have two values. So now we have to factorize this to get the factors. So till now we have done linear. Linear means what? Degree 1. So here, is there any chance to convert this into linear? No. Two numbers I have taken, x and 36 minus x, such that the sum of the reciprocal is 1 by 8 they told. So when I take sum of the reciprocal, I am getting 1 by 8. Here I can't take reciprocal directly. So after you take LCM, this is the LCM we are left out with. If you multiply or simplify, you'll get this. If you take reciprocal, x into whatever you take, it will be a quadratic equation. Now we need to solve this quadratic equation to get the answer. Yes, I'll solve the quadratic equation in my next session. So now in this session, we'll go ahead only with linear equation. There, sum of 4 times a number is 3 times the number. 3 times the number is 70. The sum of 4 times a number and 3 times the number is 70. Find the numbers. So the sum of 4 times a number and 3 times the number is 70. Find the number. So means let x be the number. X be the number. Whatever they give. For 3 times a number means what? 3x. Sum means plus. 4 times a number means 4x. They give sum of the x be the number. Sum of 4 times a number means 4x plus 3 times a number means 3x is 70. Find the number. What is 4x plus 3x? 7x. 7x is 70. Therefore, what is x? X is 70 divided by 7. What is 70 by 7? X is 10. The number is 10. So, if you apply 4 times 10 is 40, 3 times 10 is 30, 30 plus 40 is 70. That's it. So, I hope I've done all the problems. Please sit and recollect them. I'll see you in my next session. Thanks for attending. Thank you.